Hello, everyone, and welcome to a pivotal discussion that will redefine your approach to leadership. Today, we're immersing ourselves in a transformative principle, rather, that is shaking up the business world. It's really the linchpin to organizational success. Now, here's the thing. Every leader wants to roll out programs or initiatives, or even new leaders that transform the business environment for their industry. You're looking to be, hopefully, number one or number two in your particular industry that you're serving. And so, with that, you have your approach to a change in how you do business. Maybe you're rolling out a new initiative, a huge new initiative that's impacting your products or your services or your customer base, your client base, even. And you're wondering, how do we actually do that with precision? How do we ensure our success with that? Maybe you're not necessarily doing that, but maybe you're changing the way you lead internally. Maybe you're rolling out I would say an initiative that's actually impacting your values of your organization, how you guys actually engage and behave with one another. And so with that, you want your employees to get on board and to be all in. And how do you really get them to be all in, to know what's happening and know what they should actually be doing? And more importantly, how does it actually impact them? Because all of us want to know, how does this impact me? How does this change how I move, how I work, who I engage with? What does this mean for me? Well, there's this principle called change management, and it really, I'm not going to say it guarantees your success, but it really puts you in a place where you're more likely to be successful in the work that you're actually doing. There's nothing more frustrating for employees to not really understand what's happening, because that actually impacts trust. When they don't know what to do, they don't understand why they're doing it. That becomes a place of frustration, right? Your employees, if they don't, I'm sorry, not your employees, your customers, if they don't know what this change actually means to them, then they're also impacted by that as well, right? So it's a risk to your organization. Here's the thing. Organizations who actually engage in change management have an 80% success rate. That's crazy. 80%. So with the change management plan, you're actually practically guaranteeing that your efforts are successful. So I want to ask you, what is it that you're actually doing in your organization to really ensure that your leaders and your employees actually know what's happening, why it's happening to them, when is it even supposed to happen? When you think about change management, it really boils down to this. It's about being that steady hand during turbulent times. It's inspiring your team. Your team wants to be inspired. And it's really championing adaptability, which we talked about this just a couple of weeks ago, right? And so it's, how are we adaptable? How do we actually do this? How do we set people up for success? So the mastery of change management correlates with phenomenal revenue growth. If you want to see revenue growth increase and you're rolling out a change initiative, I really encourage you to ensure that you have a strong change management plan in place, because that's going to be the underpinning of your program success. I want you to think about this crucial leadership principle that's truly transforming the business landscape. And how well does your organization do change management? All of us could actually become a little bit better, but think about it like this. When you have a president, the old leader is leaving, the new administration is coming in, right? So the old administration is going out, the new administration is coming in. So what needs to be done? How do they actually get that done? And for the people who remain, how does this actually impact us? That's how you really kind of get down to the bottom of change management. What's different? What do we need to know? Who needs to know? When and why? Those are some really imperatives to really ensure that your initiative is off to a great running start, that you give it the head start that it actually needs. So what are you going to change? How are you going to change it? When are you going to change it? Who needs to know about it? That's really what your change management plan should be about. And if you want to know more about change management and how I can actually partner with you in ensuring that your organization has a successful change management plan in place, then email me, spayne@smpistrategies.com. And I'll see you guys back here next week with another leadership principle that is designed to help your organization maximize potential, performance, and profitability. See you soon.